Boston Marathon is very real. We have landed in Boston and just out on the first run in the morning, like 6:30 a.m. and there's no better joy also than discovering like a new place and running somewhere new. So yeah, really excited and perfect weather for running, to be honest. Funny thing is, I'm on cloud 9 being here, and I've been looking and smiling at people, and people I think are a little bit like, why this guy's a bit suspicious, why is he so happy and he's running? It is going to be hard now that I'm here, that it's race week. It also means it's taper week, so usually volume goes down and all of that, so I'm gonna have to try and not do too much running, which is a hard thing because I just love doing it. As you can tell, right by the airport as well. So not only in Boston for the marathon, but why not do a little bit of cultural stuff? We're here at Athenaeum Museum, and it's like a library. Emma's making a noise and looking at what she can find in the cupboards, but yeah, pretty nice to come and see all these like old buildings and monuments also, and also probably going to head over to Harvard University and come on camera, St. Olaf Track and Field. Thanks a lot, Parker. So we came to my Thai vegan place in Chinatown in Boston, and the soup's pretty good. Pretty funny, the people who were just sat over there, they were like asking for salmon, and then they were asking for the meat, where is everything on the menu, and then they realized that there was a vegan place and they've just left actually. But yeah, I've got lemongrass noodles, I think. I don't know, it's with rice. It's just a little bit windy, but that's the taper done. Last workout, 3 by 1k marathon pace, 1k threshold. Probably can't hear anything I'm saying, but let's get it.
Touch the continue button.
Okay, I never quite made it to this university to come and study, but at least I can say that I've come here to come and visit it. We're at Harvard and we're doing a little bit of a tour, and it's pretty interesting actually. I don't normally go on these like walking tours and whatnot, but yeah, some of the stuff, like there's a famous statue of John Harvard who founded the university, and they don't actually know what he looks like. It's just actually a random guy that went to the school from that time of Just done with a 10k run along the Charles River. Oh, it's so nice, like 3 degrees and perfect sunrise. Boston City Center there in the background. We've been here since Monday. The marathon is the following Monday, and now it's Thursday, so I've got 3 more days to kind of like enjoy the chilling out. And that's the hardest part for a runner, isn't it? It's not all the hard work that we do in training, it's when you are told not to run I think that's the hardest part for a runner. So taper mode and just nice easy 10K this morning. We'll go through the race day plan, time goals and everything later on back at the house. But for now, I'm waiting for Emma and we're gonna head back, get some breakfast, and it's 7:30 a.m. Perfect morning. Yeah, just love it. Oh yeah, and final note, yeah, I just love Boston. It's like a sports mad city. Everybody's, you know, like supporting team sports, running, out rowing. I just love the fact when you see so many people out there like doing so many sports. It's just the best. So here we are at the Boston 5K race, which is on a Saturday, so 2 days prior to the marathon. I'm not running it. Actually, maybe I should have run it. That would have been quite a nice little thing. It's a really flat course, 10,000 runners though, so it's going to be pretty packed out there. Emma's somewhere in there, and we had to figure out, because they do it by paces, so it's 8-minute mile pace, and I have no clue what that is, but I think she's between 8 and 9-minute mile pace, so yeah, it'll be fun to watch all these runners 2 days before me. I'm getting really excited, and the atmosphere is like just absolutely pumping around Boston. Everyone's in the Boston Marathon gear, and yeah, just can't wait to get to that start line for myself and watch these guys smash it out as well. Emma's hoping for a 25-minute 5K, so let's see how that goes, and if we can sneak in a little post-finish line interview of her.
I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it.
So the 5K has well and truly started, and there's 10,000 runners, so it's going to be some quite hard thing to spot just Emma. And then I'm going to run across the bridge, run around to the finish line, and yeah, but pretty epic atmosphere, great weather, and just so nice to be here. I felt a little bit emotional when I saw the first runners go past, so yeah, it's nice. Good to get that feeling kind of in the body.
Just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it. La 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 la.
Let's go, well done! Push, push, push! There we go, 5K done. How was it then?
It was good, fun, and there is loads of people cheering, so that was so nice.
Yeah.
Loud, and the atmosphere was great.
And okay, enough, go on.
And the last 2K started to be hard.
Yeah, okay, enough about that. Everyone always says, yeah, was it fun or whatever. What was the time? Did you get what you wanted? Sub 25 minutes?
I did.
What do you do?
Well, my watch says 24:55.
That's a win in my books. Post 5K and pre-marathon meal looks really good. With some, it's just good stuff. I'm not going to explain everything. It's just the good stuff. Yeah, you probably can.
I'm great. So there's a little camera back here, if you don't mind. To your left a little bit. And then, good. Good. I'll need a scan ID, please.
Driver's license, okay? Stuff. So now it's just about eating. Here we are, just picked up the bib number. And the funny thing about Boston Marathon is that the bib numbers is basically like a whole ranking system. So 5,352 means I am the 5,352 fastest person to be running at the Boston Marathon. So that also means I should not finish any lower in position, lower than this, because that's my ranking. It was quite funny to walk past all the other people, maybe like past 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, because they are slower than me. But that also means I walk past like the people who are faster than me as well. Okay, I'm spending way too much money in here already. Well, actually, I'm not going to buy the top I just tried on, but I managed to get limited drop of the Boston 13s, all new. So pretty excited about them, but I'm also probably going to end up spending a little bit more money than I probably wanted. I think that's why they do all of this. That's what they want you to do. People, you know, it's kind of like a golden lottery ticket that you get into this thing, and then on top of like the race entry fee and everything else, then you go and spend like $1,000 and everything. It's a big money-making machine, and obviously makes it feel like an elitist that you're here.
Wait.
Finally, it's here. Race day. Normal porridge, maple syrup and peanut butter. Just basic, as I've been doing all my training. Now, obviously in race day, it's a little bit different and hard for logistics wise in Boston. You go out 42 kilometers west and you run back to Boston. So all this footage you're seeing here, Emma was hanging around at the finish line waiting for me to come. So that's why I ran as fast as I possibly could to get back, so she didn't have to wait as long. But yeah, she got some good footage here of like runners coming across the finish line. Pretty cool. And what I'm going to do, actually, I was going to do like a little bit of a debrief, but this video has become so long. What I'm going to do is just sit down and talk, explain how everything went. Obviously, the time is coming up shortly of what I did. But I mean, it's such a great experience, Boston Marathon, one of these majors. It was just incredible. You can see how many people are out there, and that whole course and that whole route was pretty much like that. It was a great day, and a great day for me as well. A little bit hot, if I must be honest. You know, I think it was like 14 degrees Celsius, the sun coming out. But you know, there's always something, isn't there? And I think there I am, right there. There's more positives in this whole experience. And yeah, that finish line, it felt good to be crossing it. 2:46.28, pretty cool number to say. But you know what? I think that was like the seagull, so I've got a lot more to come. And although seagull was something that I was very happy with on the day.
The roper from London, England. Daniel Rebel, Freehold, New Jersey.
Let's go! As they say over here. 2:46 something. But let's debrief later. I need a drink. And I'm going to soak up this atmosphere. You probably can't hear me.
I don't think that will affect much, but I think that was a good idea just to...
Okay, this is the part where you try and take your shoes off and you're like a cowboy. I maybe got a bit carried away on the pizza, but I earned it. Good morning. As you can tell, I just got out of bed pretty much, and a little bit of sunburn from Boston Marathon. I've got the all new Boston 13s and managed to get them at the expo, which is pretty cool. They're not even released, I think, yet, maybe next week or something. And quite excited to go out and run these and test these. I really like the Boston 12s. So yeah, day after the marathon, just gonna go and jog around for like 4K, something like that, I don't know. And just, it's quite cool to be able to say, ran in the Bostons in Boston. There we go, 5K shuffle around the harbour. It was really nice. In the Boston 13s, really nice to run in them, but obviously a shuffle is not really a run. Let's do a debrief on the marathon, that's important. But breakfast first, I am definitely hungry. It looks proper good, doesn't it? Bagels, porridge, fruit. Yeah, wish I could eat that right now actually. But yeah, really important after a marathon to, you know, get some good calories and stuff back into the body, help that recovery process, keep the legs moving a little bit and everything. But it's been a hell of a marathon build, and I'm gonna kind of break down a little bit, well, not a little bit, quite a bit soon in the next video, so stay tuned for that. Thanks a lot, appreciate it as always.
Always first at the finish line.